Tuesday, July 21st, another beautiful day for some baseball. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the best player props on that entire slate. Not to mention, I'm going to be telling you exactly who's going to be hitting a home run on Tuesday. Then we're going to get right on over to the sports books, where I'm going to break down who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
We're going to get right into the player props here, but before we do, I guess we'll do a verbal breakdown of what we did on Monday, because a lot of our plays are still live right now. We did have the Philadelphia Phillies to beat the Dodgers, so we cashed that one. We also had the Tampa Bay Rays at plus money to win that ball game. We hit that one as well. We did, though, have the Minnesota Twins to win that game with Joe Ryan on the mound, and they got absolutely destroyed. And then our free play. We had the Brewers on the money line. Easy bucket cash there. But we had Jacob Mlb for just 7 home runs. He had 6 in 4 innings, and the manager pulled him from the ball game. He did not even go in the 5th inning. The reliever came in, had 2 strikeouts in that inning. I don't know if the manager for the Brewers is gambling. I don't know what he's doing, but to pull Jacob Mlb after just 4 innings and only like 70 pitches, not even let him go out for the 5th, is insane, something I didn't see coming. So I do apologize for that L on that play, but it's all right. We're going to run it back on Tuesday. And historically, Tuesdays are our best day in premium and on the free plays. But I will tell you exactly how you can get a free day pass right here in this video. But do me a favor, 100 likes on this video, and we will be giving away $100 if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes. So go on ahead and smash that like button. We do this every single day. So go on ahead and subscribe while you're down there. And I want to thank everybody who watches this video in its entirety without fast forwarding or skipping ahead, because YouTube rewards watch time. You guys are the real MVPs. Now, I know everybody can't do that. Thank you for being here regardless, but everybody that can, thank you so much for all of your time. I know your time is precious. And the single most important thing you can do, go down in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways for you to lock in all these plays for free. This is exactly what I'm talking about with my buddy Stan in the description. If you go to that W right there, it'll also be in the pinned comments, but Tuesdays are huge, and a lot of plays are absolutely free on Tuesday, because Taco Tuesday is Prizepicks discounted line where they drop 3 of them every single Tuesday. We hit them at about a 95% clip. So make sure you're getting on over to Winible so you can get all of those free plays. It will be in the free or the pinned comment as well. So make sure you take advantage. And if you want free 30 days of premium, go on ahead and sign up for any of these apps. I have to recommend Kalshi because you get free 10 and it's legal in every single state. Use code FFAPE, get your free 30 days and your free $10. Now, for your player prop needs, there's 2 that I have to highlight here. Sleeper, code FFAPE, you get a free $20 without depositing, a $100 deposit match when you do deposit. When you deposit, take a screenshot, send it to the number at the bottom of the screen, get your free 30 days. And then Prizepicks, I said you get those tacos. If you don't have Prizepicks already, run to the App Store, get Prizepicks, sign up with code FFAPE, bet 5, get 50 instantly, and send proof to the number so you can get a free 30 days of premium. Now, if you want a free day pass for Tuesday, historically our best day of the week, go on overhead, get it to Winible, use code DAY, D-A-Y, simple as that. Code DAY, you'll get a day pass on the day pass. Very, very clever. Take advantage of that so you can lock in with premium, see what you're missing day in and day out. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legally in the jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links. You get free promo funds. More on that later. Let's get into the plays. Now, player prop number 1, we're going to go to Brandon Lowe here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Did not have a great game at all on Monday. We like him to bounce back here in this spot on Tuesday against Will Warren and the New York Yankees. Now, there might be a little bit of rain in this game, but other than that, everything is looking very, very nice for some baseball weather. 73 degrees, 17-mile-per-hour winds blowing to left field. We like Brandon Lowe to get it done against Will Warren in this game. As you can see, 15 of his last 20, he has gone over this line. He's been playing very, very well in that hit department, and he's done this in 14 of his last 20 as well. We're taking him here for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I do think the Pirates get a little bit of revenge here. I'm not going to lie. I liked them on Monday. I had them on the cheat sheet for +1.5. They didn't get it done. I thought Braxton Ashcraft was going to have a great game. He got absolutely shelled. But the Pittsburgh Pirate bats did not look too shabby. And I think they're going to look a little bit better here for us on Tuesday. As you can see here, he is 4 for 7 against Will Warren, 5 total bases, 2 strikeouts. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Not too big of a body of work, but we still like the fact that he hits this guy quite often. His barrel percentage is also through the roof, 13.2. Brandon Lowe is one of our favorites on the day to hit a home run. I think he could do this with one swing of the bat. I told you about Sal Perez on Monday. Tuesday, we're going with Brandon Lowe here to get it done with one swing of the bat. We like him for a home run. We like him for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Another player that we absolutely love, a game that we absolutely love for us in this spot on Tuesday, we're going with Hunter Goodman over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, this one's a little bit juiced, -179, but still not too bad for a Colorado Rockies game. If you did want to lock this one in straight and eat the juice, go on ahead and do so, or use it as a parlay piece. But I love him in this ball game against the Nationals. He's going to be going up against McCollis on the mound for the Nationals on Tuesday. As you can see here, 0 for 3. Hasn't gotten a hit against him yet. I like him to do that for us on Tuesday. Now, the weather will be blowing in a little bit in Colorado, but it's still a very hitter-friendly ballpark, so we're not worried about that. And we don't need him to hit a home run. His barrel percentage is through the roof. He's got a .239 batting average against those right-handed pitchers. .278 batting average is what Miles allows, so we absolutely love Goodman to have a fantastic game. I also think there's going to be plenty of runs scored in this ball game, which factors very, very well for us in this one. So we like Hunter Goodman over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. In that same game, we're not going to go with James Wood like we normally would. We're going to go with Curtis Mead. I think he's going to have a tremendous game in this department. We like him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. He's done this in 11 of his last 20 games. Now, this one I wouldn't take straight. -217, not really worth it. So more of a parlay piece, but I absolutely love him to get it done for us here in this spot. He's going to be going up Michael Lorenzen, who will be on the mound on Tuesday. He is 0 for 2 against him, but again, not a big body of work, and I like him to get a little bit of revenge here. He's been hitting the ball extremely well. His contact percentage through the roof against those right-handed pitchers, 82.5. Now, .248 batting average could be a little bit better, could be a little bit worse, but that Lorenzen, he gives up a .309 batting average allowed to the righties. I do think Curtis Mead is going to get this done very early in the game. We love him in this spot to do just that. Now, last but never least, we like Riley Green against the Cubs here on Tuesday as well. He's going to be going up against Peterson, who will be on the mound for the Chicago Cubs. As you can see here, he has gone over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in 10 of his last 20, and he actually got a home run on Monday night. We do think he could quite possibly do that again. A little bit trickier to go back-to-back in that home run department, but we love him over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, averaging 2.1 in this 20-game span as well. As you can see here, barrel percentage is quite nice there, 8.8. We got a great exit velocity. His contact could use some work, but he's got a nice .245 batting average. Peterson gives up a .259 to those lefties. We got a little bit of lefty-on-lefty crime, and these guys have not met yet, and I do think Riley Green is going to get the better of Peterson in this little duel here that we're going to be watching on Tuesday. So we love Riley Green to get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And now for our pitcher props. We love Chase Brown. We love taking him when he's on the mound. We haven't taken him in a couple games here, and we're going to take him in this spot against the Seattle Mariners. As you can see, the Mariners 22nd in the MLB, absolutely atrocious in that strikeout department. We love Chase Brown to get it done for us here on Tuesday. We're going to be taking him for over 7.5. If you want to knock it down to 6.5 or 5.5 for a parlay piece, would not be mad at you at all. But I do love the fact that he has not done this in 2 games, and now he's going up against a team who strikes out early and often. His strikeout percentage is a 28.6, which is quite good. Now, Seattle, 22.7, which is so-so. I do think Chase Burns gets about 1 or 2 strikeouts per inning here, and I like him to get about 8 or 9 strikeouts in this ball game. So the safer option is the 6.5, but I do like him at these odds here for 7.5 strikeouts. Now, the next pitcher that we want to talk about for Tuesday, Zach Wheeler. We like him over 6.5 strikeouts, minus 137. We will take that all day long. Now, the Dodgers, they don't strike out a ton, but they have been lately. They just struck out a lot on Monday. We like them to continue that trend for us. Chris Sanchez pitched an absolutely amazing game on Monday for us on the Phillies mound. Now we got Zach Wheeler. I think he's going to do a little bit more of the same. I do think the Dodgers probably get back in here because they did have a tough doubleheader on Sunday, which is another reason why we loved the Phillies on Monday, one of our favorite plays in premium that we took. So the game could be a bit more of a duel here, but I like Zach Wheeler to go at least 5 or 6 innings and clear this 6.5 strikeout line. He could even go longer here in this one. As you can see here, his strikeout percentage, 30.4, which is absolutely amazing. Dodgers, like I said, they don't strike out a ton, but he has 44 plate appearances and 11 strikeouts in that span as well against the Dodgers. I like Zach Wheeler to get it done on the mound. I think he gets about 7 or 8 strikeouts in this ball game. In that same ball game, I think Justin Robleski is very likely to go over 5.5 as well. He's coming off of 2 back-to-back games where he got 11 and 9. Now he's going up against a team that does strike out quite a bit. The Phillies here. I think this one's going to be a very good, fun ball game to watch. We like Justin Robleski over 5.5 strikeouts as well. His strikeout rate is not all the way up there, but going up against this Phillies team who does tend to strike out quite often, we absolutely love the 5.5. We love the odds where it's set minus 103. We would take that straight all day long. We love Robleski to go over 5.5 strikeouts. Now, before we get into the sportsbook play, I was waiting for this one to cash, and it did just that. We just cashed a 20x banger. Now, admittedly, Bobby Witt, who I was very confident in, think he would have got it, did get hurt, so they got rebooted, and this one will probably turn into a 10x, but not too shabby for a Monday after the All-Star break. We're going to get hot. We're going to go on a run once again where we cash a 20x every single day this week. I can feel it. So make sure you're getting on over to Winible. It's a free day pass for Tuesday, and you can get more free plays on the free plan as well. This was the Philadelphia Phillies play. They did cash, beating the Detroit Dodgers, the LA Dodgers. I told you I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm having a hard time right now. Tampa Bay Rays, $50 to 114. Easy bucket plus money winner. And then this is the free play for Tuesday. Over 8.5 runs in the St. Louis Angels game. Absolutely love it. $75 to win 137. Your boy did horrible in this video, relaying the information to you guys. So I do apologize. I got 2 little kids. I'm human, but I wanted to make sure I got these plays out to you guys. Love the plays. Didn't really love how I presented it. Used about all my energy screaming at the camera just now. So get on over to Kalshi. Sign up with code FFAPE. Get your free 30 days of premium. When you trade 10, you get $10 as well. And then prize picks. Make sure you play 5 and get 50. When you use code FFAPE, you'll get that $50. I said that all kinds of screwed up, but I think you know what I mean. Your boy needs to get to bed. And make sure you get your free 20. Code FFAPE on Sleeper. That's all I got for you Tuesday. I'm going to go hit the rack. We'll see you in a more lively video for Wednesday.